I've killed women and children. Killed just about everything that walks or crawled at one time or another.
Butch Cassidy's Hole in the Wall gang struck
Butch Cassidy's Hole in the Wall gang, that's me.
Idaho bank of over close to $20,000.
You want Harvey to do your planning for you?
Welcome to Hollywood Secrets, your ultimate source for behind-the-scenes stories from Tinseltown's golden age. Today, we're diving into a unique and heartwarming topic, classic Hollywood stars and their unforgettable relationships with their feline companions. These cats didn't just sit quietly in the background, they made lasting impressions and even helped shape pivotal moments in these stars' lives. You won't believe the incredible stories of how these iconic stars were touched, saved, and sometimes even outshined by their furry friends. So, let's uncover these fascinating tales, which you've likely never heard before. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor's bond with her Persian cat, Marcus, went far beyond the usual celebrity-pet relationship. One of the most unforgettable incidents in her life was the night Marcus possibly saved her from a devastating car accident. Just before a major film premiere, Taylor was about to leave when Marcus began scratching furiously at the door, blocking her from leaving. His relentless behavior delayed her long enough for her to avoid what could have been a fatal crash that occurred moments later on the road she was meant to take. This incident became a permanent part of Taylor's personal mythology. After that day, she was convinced that Marcus was more than a pet, he was a guardian angel in fur. His intuition and love deepened her already intense connection to him, and it's said that Marcus was the one constant in Taylor's tumultuous life in Hollywood. Marlon Brando. The iconic opening scene of The Godfather where Marlon Brando holds a cat may seem like a scripted moment of genius, but it was anything but planned. The cat was a stray that wandered onto the set, and Brando picked it up right before cameras started rolling. The result was one of the most iconic moments in cinema history. But what many don't know is that Brando fell in love with the cat during filming and ended up adopting it. This wasn't just a fleeting Hollywood romance, the cat became a permanent fixture in Brando's home, reflecting a softer side of the often enigmatic actor. Brando was known for his intensity, but this bond showed a gentler, more caring side that fans rarely got to witness. His spontaneous decision to include the cat in such a pivotal scene changed not just the film, but how people saw Brando, both as an actor and as a person. James Dean. James Dean's Siamese cat, Marcus, was more than just a companion, he was a source of comfort during Dean's rise to fame and his struggles with isolation. One of the most poignant stories about Dean's life involved a stormy night in New York, when he was on the verge of his major breakthrough in East of Eden. Dean, feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders, locked himself in his apartment, overwhelmed by anxiety. As rain poured down, Marcus jumped into Dean's lap and purred softly, helping to calm his nerves. Dean would later say that Marcus was the only one who could reach him during his darkest moments, offering him the emotional support he needed to face the pressures of stardom. The cat's intuitive connection to Dean in that critical moment gave him the strength to continue pursuing his dreams, making Marcus a silent yet powerful force behind his success. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn's delicate performance in Breakfast at Tiffany's was highlighted by her interactions with the cat, simply named Cat in the film. However, few people know that the on-set bond between Hepburn and the real cat, Orangey, became a huge part of the production. During one emotionally charged scene where Hepburn was required to throw the cat into the rain, Orangey refused to cooperate, and Hepburn, deeply affected by the animal's distress, broke down in tears. It took multiple takes to get the shot, and Hepburn's obvious emotional connection with Orangey was palpable to everyone on set. Her compassion toward the cat became a talking point for the crew, and this heartfelt incident solidified her reputation as a kind and empathetic star who treated her co-stars, both human and animal, with the utmost respect. Interestingly, Orangey became the only cat to win 2 Patsy Awards, the Oscars for animal actors, largely thanks to his work with Hepburn. Clark Gable. Clark Gable's cat, Babsy, became the talk of Hollywood after an infamous dinner party incident. Known for his rugged charm on screen, Gable showed a completely different side when his beloved Persian cat interrupted one of his high-profile parties. As the evening was winding down, Babsy leapt onto the dinner table, knocking over a bottle of wine onto a guest's expensive suit. The entire room went silent, awaiting Gable's reaction. Instead of being upset, Gable burst into laughter and said, "Babsy just knows how to keep things interesting." This event not only added to Gable's down-to-earth persona but also highlighted his deep affection for Babsy. The story became a favorite among Hollywood insiders, showing that even the most masculine of stars could be undone by the playful antics of a feline friend. Vivian Lee. Vivian Lee's mental health struggles were well documented, but during one particularly dark time, her Siamese cat, New Boy, gave her a glimmer of hope. New Boy went missing for days, leaving Lee distraught at a time when she was already grappling with personal demons. Just when it seemed all hope was lost, New Boy strolled back into her life, almost as if sensing Lee's despair. His return came at a pivotal moment, and Lee often credited that incident with helping her find the strength to continue working. New Boy wasn't just a pet, he became a symbol of resilience and hope for Lee, and she often spoke of the cat's mysterious reappearance as one of the most comforting experiences of her life. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow's cat, Trixie, had a knack for knowing when the blonde bombshell needed comfort. One memorable night, after an exhausting day on set, Harlow came home to find Trixie missing. Frantic, she searched high and low, only to find the mischievous feline curled up on one of her prized sequin gowns. Trixie's disappearance came at a time when Harlow was feeling the strain of fame, and this small act of comfort helped to reset her nerves. Harlow later said that Trixie's calming presence was one of the few things that made her chaotic Hollywood life bearable. Trixie wasn't just a companion, she was Harlow's emotional support during some of her most trying times in the industry. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn's Persian cat, Ching, became the subject of one of Hollywood's wildest party stories. Flynn was known for his extravagant lifestyle, and it extended to his pets, particularly Ching. During one notorious party aboard Flynn's private yacht, Ching decided to make a dramatic escape, jumping into the ocean. Flynn, never one to shy away from adventure, immediately dove in after him, rescuing the cat from what could have been a tragic fate. The story of Flynn saving Ching became a popular tale around Hollywood, adding yet another layer to Flynn's swashbuckling persona. It also showed just how much Flynn loved his cat, willing to risk his own safety to save him. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford's Siamese cat, Princess Lotus Blossom, may have been one of the most spoiled cats in Hollywood, but she proved her loyalty in an unforgettable way. During a particularly heated feud with another actress, Princess Lotus Blossom jumped into the rival's lap at a Hollywood party, making it clear where her loyalties lay. Crawford, never one to back down from a challenge, took this as a victory and often told the story to her friends. The incident became legendary in Hollywood circles, adding another dimension to Crawford's already fierce personality. It also cemented Princess Lotus Blossom's place in the annals of Hollywood history as a cat who knew exactly who her true owner was. Bette Davis. Bette Davis had a special bond with her cat, Tootsie, who made headlines during a live interview. As Davis was being interviewed on stage, Tootsie suddenly walked across the set, creating an unforgettable moment. Instead of being rattled, Davis quipped, "Tootsie has better timing than most of the actors I've worked with." The audience erupted in laughter, and the moment went viral, by Hollywood standards of the time. Tootsie became a star in his own right, and the incident highlighted Davis's quick wit and ability to turn any situation into an advantage. From then on, Tootsie was a regular presence in Davis's dressing room, always by her side as she prepared for her next big role. These classic Hollywood stars might have been legends on screen, but their feline companions were stars in their own right behind the scenes. From life-saving moments to unforgettable Hollywood parties, these cats shaped the lives of their owners in ways that go beyond the typical pet-owner relationship. These stories show us that even the most iconic stars had tender, vulnerable moments shared with their cats, and they remain a testament to the power of companionship. Make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Secrets for more untold tales from the golden age of cinema, and let us know in the comments if you're a cat lover too.